nest in the bottom left.
Which must mean that Sacsri in the upper right. Of course. Of course.
Is this a Zerg favored map in this matchup?
I actually don't know
I feel
really.
like getting the third gas for Protoss could be quite difficult because it does have that that high ground over your mineral base, which reminds me a lot of circuit breakers, you know, where your fourth is more likely to be a gas base.
Well, this map, one big feature on it is that there's a real limit on the number of bases. You know, like circuit breakers, I mean, for a different reason than what you brought up. Circuit breakers is just such a massive map. It's pretty hard to imagine that map ever being mined out. So on this map, I guess it really comes down to, you know, do you get your first few bases up? Was that Sonic the Hedgehog? Oh, no. It's Artosis right there. That's him casting TVT. He's like, wow, this matchup is amazing. That's exactly what his face looks like.
I love it.
Oh, that's Kerrigan, of course. I'm like, is that for the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
He has wings. It's really cold here.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
You know what this is?
What is that? A beanbag?
I'm like, it's a hacky sack. I'm like kicking it around when I'm playing. This is one of these hot packs. So I'm using this to keep me warm. As I'm casting, I rub it on me like this. And then our toast gets cold, so I give him a little bit like that.
A little bit.
I'll bring hot packs tomorrow.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Hey, watch this. The game's ready. We're unpaused.
Wow. You did it.
I have to do that with the hot pack or it won't load up.
Yeah.
It's this thing.
It's a magic hot pack.
It's a magic hot pack. So, anyways, you know, I don't know early game that well on this map, to be honest. I could speculate, but I'm just not too sure. It does seem like you can get a pretty safe wall-in setup. But I don't know. I know Zergs can turtle pretty well on this map if they get the right bases.
Okay. So, a little bit helpful.
A little bit. By the way, this is going to become our longest series here.
Yeah. We're actually going to go over into time for the next series. How does that work?
I don't know. Madness. So, here we go. Overpool again.
Yep.
Look at Best here. 460 APM. He wants to win so badly.
I think he doesn't care one way or the other.
Yeah. Do you remember Option? That Zerg player from Colorado?
Vaguely, yes.
He was more in my region, so I guess he was more relevant to me at the time. But he would go to tournaments and hotkey all of his things to different hotkeys at the start and then spam it to get 1,000 APM. So stupid. And this is back. I mean, this has been a disease within StarCraft for a long time, is people way fixate on APM.
Yeah.
When, I mean, yeah, you need to be fast and you have to probably have high APM to be good, but you should never focus on it.
No.
Because it will never make you better. You're just clicking on stuff. But when people were super obsessed with APM, this was the guy that was getting 1,000 APM, and therefore people were assuming, wow, this guy must just be on the next level.
Gamer.
It's like, well, wait a minute, he only has 1,000 APM for the first minute and a half, and then it drops down to 120. So what are we doing here?
That's pretty funny, though.
Yeah.
APM is important, though. You do need a certain amount of speed.
No, it is, but I mean, if you fixate on it, like, I got to get my APM up, just focus on doing everything as quick and as efficiently as possible, and the APM will come.
Yeah, it's very true. Your APM increases over time. Actually, I'm not certain of it, because I think APM measurement might have changed slightly.
Okay.
But I think I might be a little bit faster than I used to be. I'm not 100% on that.
I mean, you probably are.
I think there's a hard drive in my house that has all my old replays in it. Gotta go check. See if I've sped up.
Now, yeah, I mean, I would imagine you've sped up. I think when I watch you stream, it seems like you play a little bit faster.
Yeah, I think so.
But what happens is you're just more automatic, you know?
Yeah.
I think mine has definitely gone up. But it's just that I know what I'm doing before I do it now more than I
Are you still
ever
using
did.
a mouse that's way too quick for you?
No, I slowed it
Because
down.
that's normally what you do.
No, I slowed all that down. Artosis.
I get on your PC.
Look at him, he's digging up the past. He's like, Tasis, did you ever get that girl to sign your yearbook? I'm like, Artosis, I'm 35 years old. I'm a man now, Artosis.
Yeah. So you didn't get her to sign
No, I'm going to die alone. Now, in this game, let's see if Zerg tries to do anything cheeky, tries to end it fast, or if we're going to have a macro game. Because Zerg can play a macro game here, but there's not a lot of bases on the map. You see the third there? There's basically only about 2 more bases Zerg should be able to get in this game.
Those center bases, 12 and 6, are a little bit difficult to hold as well.
Well, if they get them, you can turtle up like crazy there. You can Lurker Sunk Spore that.
Tight little choke.
Yeah.
It's not on high ground or anything, but it's very, very tight.
But if I were Protoss, if I had to guess, and I was a Protoss playing on this map, I would think if you can just make the game go on for a long time, I think Protoss is in good shape. I think you can basically outlast, let's say Zerg gets 5 bases. You just outlast them on 5 bases. You get your 5 up.
And just let them mine out?
I think so.
Huh. That would be interesting.
I might be totally wrong, though. We'll have to see.
Always can be dangerous when you get that type of money. You can do some very powerful moves. Spire.
So, yep, Spire coming down now. Now, this could be a setup for the Muta Scourge all-in, which is another way a lot of Zergs just kill Protosses outright. But my bet would be this is a setup to just get some Scourge and then go into more hatches and get Hydras out.
Does he upgrade on that Forge?
No. Not yet, I don't believe.
Well, we had it covered with the mini-map, so I guess we'll never know.
We'll never get to the bottom of it, unless we go back to that Forge in a second here.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And
just
I mean,
because I see the Citadel, so I wonder if he's going to do something like the 4-gate thing again.
I think the gateways come down
No,
sooner.
it's DT.
Yeah. Deets. So if you're going to do this, you get the weapons upgrade a little bit later.
Yeah.
You basically get, I think, 1 DT at the entrance gateway, and then you make Templars behind this.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's a good way to play the game. To be honest, if you can really utilize a DT on this map and stop drones from getting a 4th up, you're in really good shape. Because it's pretty clear where the Zerg wants to expand, you know?
So as far as Protoss 3rd, do you just take the mineral only?
I think so, yeah.
Seems like you must.
It's hard for Protoss to get other bases on this map because you're really going for such a long distance. It seems like you, and I might be wrong, but it seems like you'd want to power up on a lot of gateways and get a lot of Corsairs to stop drops in your main. And maybe let the Zerg, unless you can pressure them and start to hurt them, maybe let the Zerg run a little bit free and just try to expand out and just have a good, robust defense.
All right, well, right now, the Scourge coming out around to get rid of those Corsairs, push them back. +1 on the way.
So Storm should be coming. We've got some Templars that are going to be made. We're still waiting to see that DT come out. And as we mentioned earlier, this is not the Muta all-in. Instead, it's just oh, hold on. How many more Mutas is he going to get here? I was actually about to say it's not the Muta's hatch. Normally, you just see some Scourge out on the map.
Yeah, well, when you open up with 4 Scourge and chase everything back, normally you just go into Hydra after that.
Yeah, so this is a delayed Muta attack here.
It's kind of cool.
Is the DT going to see this?
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, if you see Mutas waiting there.
Yeah, look at that. Cannon time.
A cannon. So 2 cannons.
Non-canonical.
So the Scourge are going to blindside into the Corsairs. The Mutas are still going to try to pounce on the cannons.
I love that you just smile and shake your head yes to me. No one can see it or hear it, Tasteless.
He's diving on the cannons. We need to see the Corsairs come in here. Oh, ho, ho, ho!
Well, that's the quickest side storm I've ever seen.
Yeah, where was the Templar? I didn't even see him. It was from another game. That was a Templar in Game 4. That was the Looper Templar.
Yeah. I can't believe that. That is the quickest side storm.
Oh my God, that's so good.
What a hero.
Oh, I'm stealing that. Look at his little arm.
You'll never see that little arm.
Yeah. No, I was so confused to where the storm came from.
Well, I saw that, but I was like, assimilators have arms? Okay. Zerglings do too. Weird.
I can't. That's so smart.
That's crazy.
That's straight out of StarCraft 2 where you hide the Widow Mine.
Yeah, absolutely. That was beautifully done. I haven't seen that ever. Ever.
And now,
over 20 years of this game.
Now everybody's going to do it. Watch out, Zerg players.
And Sacsri's dead. Look how many gates he's making. Bess is angry that Sacsri didn't go to this game. Look at, he's got Dark Archon and everything. That Archon's red.
And
But
he's
not
red
because it has magic, because
he's
it's angry.
He said, "Ugh, I hate Zerg." Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh wait, he doesn't have the energy yet, right?
No, not yet. Give it time.
If he gets a little bit angrier, he might get more energy.
I do.
I hate Zerg. I'm so angry.
4th base coming up for Sacsri.
When I dream about Zerg at night, I grind my teeth. All right. Do it for us, Best. This is your moment.
Sees the
It's all about you. Oh, get it on camera. Yeah.
Do it!
Do it!
Where's my
Kill
Psystorm?
them! Yes!
You got Maelstrom does not last a long time.
No.
So you actually have to get that
It's like
Psystorm out
6.5
real fast.
seconds or something. It's
Is it
super,
that long?
It's so.
I don't think it's even
long.
that long. I think it's less than that. I think it's like 5.5 seconds.
Ooh, look at you.
4.5 maybe. I don't know.
Guys, I'm just going to throw some matches on the ground so Artosis can count them immediately. Now, from here, I mean, the amount of mutas that were lost and the fact that they didn't pay for anything, it's bad. It's bad, guys.
This army.
It hurts. It's painful.
Best is looking like $1 million right now. He's got 8 gates pumping. He has so many High Templar. He has his Dark Archon. His Red Archon, as I like to call it.
His Artichoke.
It blends in because the Zerg is also red.
Yeah.
Zerg's like,
The Zerg's like, oh, we have an infested Archon. Ah, Melee Storm, no.
How many hits does it take from a Zealot to kill a drone?
How many hits does it take for a Zealot to kill a drone?
Isn't it supposed to be 3?
Yeah, unless you have +1 attack, and then it can be 2.
Well,
Oh, no, wait a minute. Is it 2?
It would not be 2. You'd have to have +2 attack.
Oh.
But that drone just took 3 hits, and he's a trooper. He's still there.
I don't think he took 3 hits.
He
I think
did.
something happened there.
Occasionally, a Zealot can hit with just one of its attacks. It has a
Oh,
double
that's
attack.
true. He gets with a little hand.
So maybe it was the double hit and then
Yeah,
the single.
that's actually something people don't know. The
But
Zealot.
actually, yeah, well, I guess that would be the only way it would live because there's an instant point of heal on drones. So 16, 16, and 8.
By the way, high ground. This area that we're seeing here, this is where Zerg wants to hold their stake here. They want to camp out here with lurkers and hydras, and try to force the Protoss to exchange badly. By the way, this is just a win for Dark Archons. This is just a win for Protoss today.
Yeah.
The Dark Archons in play. For so long, people laughed. They laughed at the Dark Archon.
I was laughing at
The Dark
Archons.
Archon was picked last in gym.
Yeah.
Now look, he was scrawny. Okay, he was tall, but he couldn't play basketball. Not anymore. Now he drives a Ferrari. Now he dates a supermodel. What now, guys? Huh? Looks like high school
those are
didn't
the
matter at
important
all.
things too, yeah.
Now that the game's 21 and he's an adult, he's killing it. There's some Melee Storm. Yeah. How are those Hydras going to move now? Okay, I think it's 3.5 seconds. That's so short.
Yeah,
It's
no,
insane.
it's so short. You said 6.5 seconds. I had to wonder if you ever played this game.
No, I don't. Never played this game.
Okay, so he only has Dragoons left for the most part, so it might be time to back up. But this was good, right?
I mean, it's fine. You got to be careful to not overextend here. You push in too hard and eat too many lurker shots, and then the Protoss just loses the game, basically.
Dark Archon going home. Do you think he's going home to look for drops?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see.
Yeah. So, Protoss is going to go into the pressure play. Now, Protoss should be trying to expand to the upper left here. You just try to... Okay, now, you got to be careful here. Dragoons, they don't fire fast, and, you know, they're going to miss moving uphill, but maybe there's enough Zealots here.
No, there's not. He's not going to break this. There's going to be rallies of Lings coming in. There's no way.
Got to be careful with that Templar.
Doesn't have a storm quite yet.
Oh, he does. There
Now
it
he
is.
does. There you go.
You know what? I think there's just barely enough Dragoons. If he can reinforce this, he's going to be all right. With the Lurkers gone, Dragoons are funny units. You
They are
just
funny.
get enough of them, and suddenly they beat
I was
everything.
pretty certain he was going to get pushed back there with the Lings coming up.
No, I was on the same page as you. I thought there's way too many Lurkers and too many Dragoons. Now, the question is, should he have backed up, or should he keep going forward?
I think you're... Well,
I guess
mean,
you go forward. I guess
yeah.
that...
I think you've broken through enough units that that's it.
Damn. Some Protoss justice here. You know who's smiling right now? that Dark Archon back at home.
Yeah, he was instrumental.
Yeah, he's watching the stream right now on his phone. He's smiling.
I tell you, that High Templar under the geyser was everything this game. That looked like something that could have been a game-winning move. Even.
That was just beautiful. It was just incredible.
Yeah.
And I'm just so surprised I haven't seen that before. It just makes sense.
Yeah. Beautifully done by Best. Beautifully done. And he moves on to the round of 8.
Well, my Protoss brothers, we're all nodding our heads.
Yeah. Should be.
That is a great way to take down a guy who rushes into mutas. It's so funny because, like, you have to imagine that is forever life-changing for Sacsri.
Yeah.
The Templar was right there.
It's the last thing you